But let's go ahead and get started with the new song "Portrait of a Girl" from the Ben Cote Band here on Indie Music Live, episode 225. It's our final episode of the bastard year of 2020, I guess.
Oh, wow.
So we'll be right back.
Choose to live this way, it happened on its own. The emptiness took over and it made your heart its home. You're done with the excuses, you're not wearing a disguise. But when you tell it like it is, look them in the eye. And so, here's a portrait of a girl, angry and alone, abandoned by the world. And now she's gotta hold her head up high. She knows she'll make it by somehow. Lines are drawn, it's 2 p.m. You can't get out of bed. No memories from the night before, and the neighbors think you're dead. Shadows move across the room. You can hear the church bells toll. Do the voices in your head still shout? Too late to save your soul. So here's a portrait of a girl, angry and alone, abandoned by the world. And now she's gonna hold her head up high. She knows she'll make it by somehow.
In the Music Live episode 225, I'm JoJo Keys, hanging out with my friends Stephanie Chu and David Werba.
Yep.
Ben Cote Band, Portrait of a Girl. We had this guy on the show. He's been a past featured artist. He's been on as co-host. We've reviewed his songs over the last, probably almost the full 5 years we've been doing this. I love the guy. I think he's awesome. This song didn't really do it for me. Just putting it out there.
All right, Stephanie, we're throwing you to the fire first. What do you think?
I have no reference, so this is my first taste of his music, and I have to say that it reminded me, I hope he takes this as a compliment, but it reminded me of a mix of Styx, Queen of Spades,
Yeah, he will.
plus, maybe it's the cover, but Blink-182 from the 90s. Maybe it's just a cover, but that punk pop, punk rock kind of thing. But yeah, so I thought it was cool, and I thought it was a haunting portrait of a girl. But I can't compare it to his other work, so you go tell me what you think. What did you guys think?
Newly engaged Ben Cote, by the way, and that lady that graces the cover of his albums is actually his fiance, and in his videos. Yeah. Yeah, he also did this a few months back, this kind of homage to Eddie Van Halen. He played the entire solo of Eruption, flawless.
Oh, wow.
He's
And it was really, yeah. Did you see that, Joe?
No, but I see the stuff. He's always live streaming and soloing and stuff, and he's obviously good. I mean, at what he does.
Yeah, he did. He had this setup where there was like smoke in the background, and he kind of walked from off stage and then just ripped into it, played it for like 10 minutes or however long that solo is, and just walked off. It was super cool. Yeah, there's Stephanie, you kind of pinpointed a little here. There's a few different styles of rock going on just in this one song. There was like his style is usually, Van Halen, Guns N' Roses kind of type of style, like raunchy, blues rock. But yeah, there was some like pop punk stuff going on and some timing changes going on in the beginning here, and then it kind of shifted back to his usual style towards the end. Ripping solo. He's definitely a virtuoso in terms of playing lead and everything. But what stood out to me here, man, like the drums were kind
Super
of low here. I was
Yeah.
really surprised.
That's and kind of
Yeah.
more to my point of what I was saying. It's not really the song itself. It's more like I wish somebody would front this guy like 20 grand to be able to go in and spend a month in a real studio with a real Grammy winning producer or somebody who's
Yeah.
more like that's sort of their pinhole is this type of stuff. People who maybe worked with Motley Crue and Van Halen and stuff like that. So it's not really, of course, not really Ben that I don't like. I love Ben. He's a great guy. He's a really, humble person too. When you talk to him, he's just really down to earth and cool guy. And I get what he's trying to do because I'm into all the bands that he sounds like, when he plays the solos and stuff. So I don't know. I just wish he would get some a good opportunity to make a real album, I guess, that's not indie.
Yeah, I think his last album was a big level up in production and mix quality, and I mean there was parts of this like the lead parts was, I mean, that was really mixed well. That was kind of like some panning and just a lot of different tracks going on. It was just I'm just surprised at the oversight on the drums here because this is big drum music.
Yeah.
Like this, I mean, all this style of music, that snare is just like cutting through, and it should be, and even the toms and the cymbals and everything, it's just, yeah, it wasn't there. I was just really surprised. I always want to say something positive about him, but yeah, I was just surprised that it was mixed that way, I guess.
Yeah. So sorry, Ben, being a little rough on you tonight, but don't worry. We still love you. We know you're good.